So today I'm out here in the country and on an old Century Farm, family farm of a friend that I have, and I've come out here to help him. He's dug a line in here for the well, electric, and I'm going to wire it up for him here in a little bit. But this is their family farm. It's a pretty neat old house. All these cut rock, cut foundation, all of it's hand cut. But what I wanted to show you was this old fireplace. It's just straight as it can be still. Huge rocks on the bottom, been cut. Just a pretty neat old fireplace. I don't know what the inside of it looks like. I haven't never seen that part of it. I've only been here once before, but just an old homestead place. It's an old smokehouse, and I don't know, but it's a beautiful area to live. On top of this hillside here overlooking the creek down there. They say it gets out clean up into the field at times. Fills the bottom. Say this house is well over 100 years old. Only way to access the upstairs bedrooms is by this set of stairwells outside. They sure had a nice place to come out in the morning and sip on coffee. Overlooking this bottom. I think there's a few hundred acres to this farm, so probably pretty much what you see there is part of this farm, I would imagine. Quite a house. They didn't only hand cut rock for the foundation and the flue, they did it for a retaining wall as well. That's something. That's a lot of work. Hard work. We don't have a clue nowadays what people toiled with to build a home. Their bare hands. That's something. This is the old well. Cistern, I guess, is what it would have been. Rope probably. Don't really know how that worked, but this is a huge cistern here. I don't know, maybe that's common to have one that big, but I've never been around one that was that large. And you can hear it coming up through there. And I think this is probably an overflow because it goes in and turns down. A pipe does. Huge. Anyway, a couple old outbuildings here. Got cattle on it most of the time. I don't think there's any around here today. Anyway, this is it. I believe he's gonna be here in a little while. I'm just going to get some stuff out and kind of sort it out and ready to do something here. And about decided I'm going to have to start mixing in some videos with our mobile home renovation, just because we do a lot of stuff like this on the side, and we spend a lot of time just doing different things, and that's what makes our mobile home renovation go slow. So in order to keep up with some videos and keep things rolling that way, we might throw a few videos like this in if we think they're going to be interesting enough. And I kind of think this is just a neat old place here. I got my truck parked there in the way. I wish I hadn't have done that, but just a beautiful space to live here. Just on the hillside here. It has a view like you wouldn't believe. I'm sure that the camera does not do it justice, and it's kind of cloudy today, but anyway, and I'm just gonna get some stuff ready, so when he gets here I'll be ready to go. So unfortunately I made it home with this video, and as I was downloading all of it, I think I shut it down too quick and deleted my camera card by accident. So I didn't get the video of wiring up the boxes or rewiring the well or laying any of the line or any of that. It was mainly just a video from either end of wiring everything up. Anyhow, it is still a pretty interesting video to me of this house and all of the work that would have went into it back in the 1900s or pre-1900s. The gentleman that I was out there working for decided to unhook the well, or unhook the electricity from the pole running to the house, because fire could cause a fire, or if a tree fell on the line or whatever. It was just made sense to unhook the house and run a line around to the well. That was the only thing that ran through the house, was the well, and then also an electric fencer that was on the front porch you might have seen. So it just made sense to do it this way. We got it all wired up, and everything was working good when I left. So I kind of wish I would have spent a little more time visiting with this gentleman about the property, and because it was pretty interesting to me. This was his wife grew up on this property, and now they own it. So I think the house is set vacant for around 50 years, he said, or maybe longer. This was a little bit of the video that I got of the wiring. I ended up clipping those wires off and cutting them up higher so the electric company could just pull them out. And then down below this box is where I ended up mounting a 30 amp or 125 amp fuse box, breaker box, and a plug-in. So there was a double 30 breaker and a 20 amp breaker inside it for the plugs, and then the 30 for the well, of course. And anyway, unfortunately, that's all the video that I got of this. As always, we certainly appreciate you taking the time to view our videos, and hopefully we will see you again soon on another one. Thank you.